Hello everyone, and welcome back to Dream Daddy with me, Deli, or Delphron for those of you who do not know me, and for those of you who do, welcome back. So today we're going on a date with Damien. We are eventually going to be doing one with Matt. I was talking to Dylan, who has played through this game, and he said that you can only go on 2 dates per person before you're locked in. So that would have been our last date with Craig. That would have been our last date with Hugo. So if we want to, after we go on a date with everyone else, that'll be it. That will literally be it. We'll have to pick a guy from then on. So let's go for... Oh yeah, and we also have Robert as well. So like we can't go on another date with Robert. So let's go for Damien or Joseph. Who will we go for? I kind of want to go for Joseph, but I did allocate today for Damien. So let's go ahead and do Damien, I guess. I had a lot of fun hanging out with Damien the other day. I wonder what he's up to. I open up Dad book and start writing him a message when Amanda walks in the door. Dad, you got a letter. Oh? Is it from Grandma? No, it's from Damien. Whoa, can I see it? Amanda hands me a piece of old parchment folded in an envelope sealed with purple wax. Damn, the dude goes all out. I pry off the seal and unfold the letter. In the most beautiful calligraphy, the letter reads, Dearest Delphron, I hope you'll find my continued correspondence endearing rather than trying. One can only hope that my use of slower, more traditional form of communication will showcase my sincere, earnest sentiment that I greatly enjoyed our time together. I write this hastily under the warm embrace of excitable fear that I may misstep and speak towards something unwelcome. For now, I hope that I might forgive my boldness. I soon say your company was greatly occupied by thoughts. While the afternoon may have derailed by forces unforeseen, your companionship helped me a great deal, not only in the discipline of my child, but in the morale of my spirit, and for that I thank you. That said, Delphron, if you allow me, it would mean the world to me if I could enjoy more of your time. Perhaps a trip to the cinema, followed by a moonlit stroll, would be more your taste. I eagerly await your response. With great respect, D. Blood March. Man, I both look up from the letter. Wow, he's good. So you gonna catch a movie with him? Yeah, better message him on Dad book and let him know. Man, slapped my laptop shut. Whoa. You have to write him back, a real letter. But my handwriting looks like two toddlers fighting over a crayon. Dad, you have to. He wrote you a letter. That's so cool. Will you help me? I need to class this up. Father, I was made for this. Here's what you do. Find tickets to a show that you two will like, then enclose them in the letter. Oh, that's classy. Matt and I hop onto the laptop and pursue showtimes. He doesn't seem like a romantic comedy type of guy. Oh, here's one. Vampire Crusade 2. Yeah. Evil never dies. I don't know, that sounds kind of stupid. Actually, it's a critically acclaimed exploration into the ennui of existence. It really turns the vampire trope on its head. Really? Nah, there's just a lot of blood and vampire titties. Well, let's roll the dice. I purchase the tickets and print them out, then sit down at the table with Amanda to try drafting a nice letter. I start writing. Damien. Good morrow to you on this fine eve. Not sure if that checks out, but looks fine to me. What's next? I must confess with my amateur control of the written word. Jeez, Dad, have some faith in yourself. Okay, we're tuckering along. Let me know how you're feeling. You find me in good spirits, for I very much felt the same after our last encounter. I did very much enjoy the adventure we found ourselves on last we met. Yeah, that one. Not bad. Good action-y sentence. Ask to hang out already. True art takes time, Amanda. Well, a strange turn of events, I found myself enamored of the situation at hand. There. Dad, whoa. I saw it on TV. I'm not actually an intelligent person. Bring it home, Pops. I very much like to enjoy your company. Accompany me. It would bring real history to escort you to the cinema. Smooth. Calling it the cinema is a classic move. Enclosed, you'll find 2 tickets to Vampire Crusade 2, Evil Never Dies, which I'm sure you will find both titillating and enjoyable. Best wishes. And then I sign my name, full name, fancier that way. Delphron Zahner. Is this okay? Amanda hand reads over my sloppy handwriting. Damien, good morning. Oh my god. That's hilarious. You spelled his name wrong. What? Nah, just trying to keep you on your toes. Now all you have to do is seal it and put it in his mailbox. Can you see it with tape? Yes. That's not attending enough. I have an idea. I'll be right back. Matt leaves the room, returns the candle, a lighter, and a small piece of wood. You gotta have a wax seal. She lights the candle, which starts to burn down and form a pool of melted wax. What's the other thing? She pours some of the wax onto the full layer and expertly presses a small piece of wood into it. Lets it dry for a second and pulls the wood away, revealing, here it is, your sigil. A little kitten with a bow on its head. Awesome. Scrapwood stuff always comes in a clutch. Well, I guess that's all I could do is deliver to his doorstep now, huh? Oh, I thought we were getting a carrier pigeon to do it. I already called my guy. I have a pigeon guy, Marcus. Has the good pigeons. Don't get your pigeons from Anthony, they're no good. I don't want to know if any of this is true. Head outside, walk over to Damien's house, slip the letter into the slot and in his door and go back home. Mission accomplished? Now we play the waiting game. The night finally rolls around when I'm supposed to meet Damien. The next day he left another beautifully crafted letter thanking me for mine and agreeing me to the evening. Amanda helps me pick out a nice outfit and I show up to the theatre a little bit early. It's a chilly night and the theatre is kinda crowded but it's still nice. How you do? I jump in sound of his voice and turn around to see Damien right behind me. You almost gave me a heart attack. How long were you there for? I don't know. I just walked up. My apologies for frightening you. Was that thunder? Is it gonna rain soon? I didn't hear anything. What?
What?
What? Regardless, the hour grows close. Shall we take our seats in the cinema? I must thank you again for purchasing our tickets. Please, allow me to repay the deed in Sour Patch Kids or perhaps Milk Duds? Let's do it. We get in line to buy snacks. As we're waiting, I hear familiar voices behind us. My dad's here. Turn around to find Lucian standing a few feet behind us with a gaggle of other goth kids. Lucian, how nice to see you. I didn't know you were coming to the theatre. I'm glad you're spending quality time with your friends. Whatever, Dad. And what movie will you be attending tonight? My friends are making me see some kids movie about talking animals. I don't really care about it. Well, I do hope you enjoy your evening. We'll be watching Vampire Crusade 2, Evil Never Dies.
Oh my.
You watching that? Yeah, I thought Damien would enjoy it. Ha, good luck with that, Dad. Lucian rejoins his friends. They took over to Damien. Good luck with what? It's nothing. My son loves to tease. We wait in line for a little longer and Damien buys us snacks. He seems a little nervous. I wonder what's wrong. Damien and I take our seats and settle in for previews. Glancing at him, I can see he's sweating profusely and gripping at his armrest. Is everything okay? Yeah, let's be nice to him. Everything's perfectly fine. I'm so excited for this film. I'm devoted patron of the arts, especially the scary acts. The scarier the better. I bet he's like a sweetheart. Do you have a favorite horror movie? Of course, I have a horror. Mine is Halloween Town. Terrifying. Oh, interesting. That's odd. I don't remember Halloween Town being that scary. I would expect him to bring up some sort of strange foreign horror film I never heard of. Damien's knuckles are turning white, but he's ripped arm off. Wait a second. Damien, are you afraid of horror movies? You must be joking. I love horror movies. Nice into the film. Oh, he screamed. I apologize. I was thinking about something far scarier than this movie, which is not scary at all. We settle in as the film starts. Damien, I offer Damien some licorice. She takes one. Take note of how his hat sign is shaking. Title flash across the screen in bloody letters. Vampire Crusade 2, The Evil Never Dies. Pale man with long silver hair, glittering red eyes, and well-oiled abs sits up in a coffin. Awaken my coven. Two vampires sidled from the tops of the coffin onto the floor. Brother, is it time? Yes, husband, but also mortal enemy, it is time. Three look at each other and then to the camera. For the Vampire Crusade. This rules. The trio of vampires fly off into the night as a foreboding organ music plays in the distance. To make it lost in the movie, as dumb as it sounded, actually a pretty fun thing. We get to a tense moment in the movie where Romulus Trueblood sits at a true meeting with General and his wife Romulus has fallen in love with. Good to finally meet you. General, I agree. It's good to finally blood you.
What?
Romulus leaps down and lashes the General's throat. Blood sprattles over everything, including the camera. Damien screams again, reflexively gripping my hand. I immediately blush, forgetting about any vampire's blood or vampiric blood.
What?
Oh, I'm terribly sorry. Damien retracts his hand and places it back on his lap. I was writing a novel in my head about blood magic and it got to an extremely scary section. Damien goes back to quietly stressing out over the movie. It's kind of cute that he won't admit that he's afraid of it. I wish he would hold my hand again. Maybe we could do something to try and make him feel more comfortable. I got it. I'll do what dads do best. Talk during the movie. Let's tell a dad joke. Oh, he'd like that. Where does a dog go when it loses its tail? Where? This is a retail store. I yelled last but a little too loud for the crowded movie theater, but I can see a smile form on Damien's face. Good one, Delphron. The rest of the movie goes by relatively smoothly with only a few whimpers from Damien. Maybe we would like the romantic comedy better. We get to the final scene in the movie where Romulus Badblood and the General's wife embrace each other in his crypt. Here's a true Vampire Crusade. This was the Vampire Crusade in our hearts. Our cold, unbeating hearts. Romulus and General's wife begin making out hard. The film fades to black and the end appears on the screen. From then it appears to cut to meet his foreign lover, Camilla, who had to watch the two from afar. Oh no, twist ending. Our bloodline has been pure for thousands of years. Romulus has betrayed us by loving a human woman. It will only be a short time before the next Vampire Crusade 3 even must die again. Down there are more ominous organs, the movie fades out again, and a bloody question mark now accompanies the end. Dave and I walk out of the movie amongst throngs of chattering moviegoers. He's a little more pale than I remember, but otherwise he survived the encounter. He seems even more invigorated. What an interesting film. While the premise admittedly struck me as pedestrian, I was intrigued by its harrowing love story and great attention to detail in regards to vampiric lore. Yeah, it was pretty good. A lot of vampire stuff than I thought there would be. Come, now he's young, let's take a stroll. Damien's making a point of not telling me where he's taking me. Still, I'm enjoying the walk, the cool night air. Being alone here with Damien is a lot better than being in a crowded theatre. Lovely night, isn't it? It was lovely as the company, yes. He thinks I'm lovely. Damn, okay, here comes a smooth response. Oh gosh. Thanks. No problem. I crushed it. We both stand there feeling a little awkward. I'm sure I'm the smooth operator. Are you getting a little hungover? A little hungry? We could maybe stop and grab something to eat.
Oh.
Worry not, friend. I've got a plan. We turn the corner greeted by the gates of the cemetery? Are we going in there? A little bit of Victorian flavour, Delphron. Trust me.
Ah.
I'm a bit nervous, but Damien hasn't led me wrong yet. I follow his lead as we walk into the ceremony. A statue of angels stare down at us as we follow a path through the faded tombstones. As we crest a small hill, we get a beautiful view of the city and night lights sparkle around us. I gotta hand it to him. For being in a cemetery, this is strangely romantic. Panicking in graveyards is an old Victorian tradition. An appropriate finish to an evening after a vampire movie, wouldn't you say? With a flourish, Damien produces a blanket and a picnic basket. Wait, where were you hiding that? Under my cloak. Oh, right. Damien unfolds the blanket and we both sit down gazing out at the city lights. He produces a bottle of red wine and a fine selection of cheeses. In the Victorian era, there was no public art galleries, parks or botanical gardens, or to speak of. Once rural graveyards became a more popular alternative to church burials, they became the only place that people could see beautiful plant life and find sculptures. That makes sense. This is pretty nice. I have a question though. How are you so okay with being in a graveyard? Were you trouble handling a scary movie?
Oh my.
I wasn't. He sighs deeply. Okay, yes, I was extremely scared by that movie. I was not writing a book about blood and magic in my head. I just have never been good at those. I just feel as though it's because of how I look and how I act people expect me to love horror movies. So I must play the part. Truth be told, I don't know if I have the constitution for them at times. You know, I'm so sorry. If I had known, I would have suggested another movie. It's quite alright. I actually did find myself enjoying this one thanks to your help. Graveyards, however, I think there's something rather beautiful about death. Cemeteries are traditionally built away from cities, however, away from the realm of the living. Keeps us very separated from it. To acknowledge death and become comfortable with it, I think it gives us a certain intimate knowledge of ourselves. To sit amongst generations of those who came before us, to be truly alive in the midst of so much death, brings me great comfort. Death helps me appreciate life, to savor every second. We sit and enjoy our food and wine, and I don't feel scared anymore. I never thought I'd be comfortable sitting alone in the graveyard at night, but actually feel very peaceful. Suddenly it doesn't feel like we're alone. Often it doesn't see a shadowy figure in the trees. What is that? I'm not sure. It notices us, and paralyzed with fear as it begins lumbering towards us. Its shape taking more animal form, more feral. Look to him for help, but he's just as afraid and trying to fix as I am. I want to scream, but it's stuck in my throat. The creature's getting closer, moving faster. Oh, it's a dog. Finally it comes into light. It's the friendliest, dumbest little Boston Terrier I've ever seen. Pulls its owner towards us. I bet you it's Robert. Dog trots over Damien and sniffs at his hands. Damien looks ecstatic. He ruffles his dog's fur happily. What a beautiful dog. Hey. We look up not expecting to see. Thanks. Robert, what are you doing here on this lovely evening? Hunting cryptids? What? What? I didn't know you had a dog. This isn't my dog. I found her wandering in the street, put a leash on her, and now we're walking around this graveyard together. Hunting cryptids. Dave and I share a look. May I give her a treat? Sure. Wouldn't give her cheese though. Not to worry. Dave reaches into the depths of his cloak and produces a small dog treat. What else is he carrying in there? Dad laps up the tree and crunches away, tail wagging furiously. Damien continues to smooth down her fur. Thanks. Absolute pleasure. Damien shakes the dog's paw. Lovely to meet you, my friend. May our paths cross again. Robert and his dog disappear into the darkness again. Damien stares after them. I didn't know you liked dogs. Victorians love dogs, actually. Most Victorian women of high fashion would always be accompanied by a small dog such as a terrier or Maltese. I think big dogs are nice too. Yeah man, dogs are cool. I do believe we had enough excitement for one night. Let's say we make our way home. Damien hops to her feet and extends a hand to me, pick me up. I glad to take it as her knees are what it used to be. Packs up the picnic basket, leads us to the graveyard. We begin to walk home and take one last look at the cemetery. It really is beautiful. Like a proper gentleman, Damien walks me to my doorstep. Thank you, ever so kindly for your company tonight. Damien, it was my pleasure. Delphron, if you allow me, it would bring me great joy to offer you a token of my affection. Damien reaches into his cloak and pulls out a folded monogrammed handkerchief. He presses it into my hand. Wow, thank you, Damien. Everyone waves the passing ships. I like that, I approve. Damien shuffles to his feet. I just want to say that it's rare to find someone like you, someone who's open to my eccentricities. Damien, why would I make you ashamed of something that you like? It's nice to feel so accepted, so, thank you? Damien gives my hand a quick squeeze. Damien blushes and hastily retracts his hand. I must take my leave. Good night. Before I can say anything else, he's gone. Huh. Unlock the door and step inside.
Whoa.
Like a whirlwind, Amanda rushes from the window and plops down on the couch trying to look nonchalant. Hey Dad, what's up? Were you watching me from the window? No, I was just, Okay, yes. How was the movie? Lots of vampire. Told you. But, as it turns out, Damien is scared. Wait, Amanda doesn't need to know that. I'll keep it between me and Damien. Scary cool. Yep, he's so cool it's scary. Nice save, Delphron. Did you know that graveyards used to be a place to throw parties? I think I'm misremembering that. Wow, that's pretty punk. Also, we saw a dog. Definitely thought it was a werewolf for a minute, though. How can you be so sure it wasn't a werewolf? How can you be so sure I'm not a werewolf? How can I be so sure you're not a werewolf? Man's eye is narrow. I don't trust you. Nor I you. We make intense weary eye contact for a second. Anyway, I'm calling you for the night. Don't stay up too late, will you? I'll try to hell the moon past midnight. That's really cool. So, I'm gonna say that date went well? I hope? Damien actually seemed really kind of sweet. We got an S with Damien.
Are you familiar with the works of Corey Feldman?
Damien
He simply slayed in The Lost Boys.
Damien seems so cute. I really like that date. But his date was actually the only one so far that we actually didn't have a little mini game, which I was kind of disappointed at. But I thought that date was a little cuter than I expected. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching.
Welcome. You've got